case of a Monday. Alright, today is Monday, guys. I'm starting the week with some legs. So I'm starting with the inner thighs adductors machine, just to pre-fatigue the inside of the quads. Then I'm going to go into hamstrings, because that's what I need the most right now. So I'm going to prioritize that during my workout, and then we're moving on to the quads section of the workout. So we finish with that. Yeah, it's just first official week of my off season, so I've been doing slow eccentric for the last few weeks, the last 3-4 weeks, and now we're back to a more traditional workout. Of course, I always control the negative, because that's where you really tear up the muscle fibers, and that's where you're also the strongest. So I make sure I emphasize still on this, but I'm not making it as slow as I was for the last few weeks. But every like third session or so, I'm still gonna do eccentric type workout or slow negative, just to target the different type of hypertrophy, and also keep the fibers and the muscle really open, and the length of the muscle to the max, so we can create more hypertrophy and stay as loose and open as possible, so while we're growing and adding size. So let's start with this. Alright, so now we're gonna go do some hamstrings. We're gonna get on that machine, that lying leg curl. Now we're pretty warmed up, so we're gonna do like 1 or 2 sets, maybe 3, to find the right weight and go all out on 1 set. Kind of like that Dorian Yates approach. I'm not trying to do crazy amount of volume. I like volume more when I'm prepping to burn more calories. I'm a hard gainer, so for me off season, trying to save up my energy, make sure I go really as heavy as possible with good form and control on 1 set, all out, and move on. So the first few sets are just to try to get to that working set, and that's it. So let's get on this one and see where we land. Alright, next exercise, we're doing this almost standing, slightly leaning over isolateral hamstring machine. The good thing here, since it's isolateral, we can do one leg at a time. Allows you to focus more on each hamstring, make sure we balance any asymmetries, and Yeah, it's a great machine actually. Same principle, probably need less sets. Probably 1 or 2 sets to gauge, and then 1 set all out. So let's see. Alright, so that's our third exercise, no, fourth exercise, third hamstring work exercise. So did leg curl. Just did 1 set, just to feel the weight. I think I'm gonna do 1 more, and then we do the working set. So let's see. Finish the hamstring part. So great pump. So now we're moving on to the quad section. I'm gonna start with some extension. So as my first exercise for quads, I'm gonna do a few sets, warm up the knee, and same thing, trying to get to gauge the maximum weight I can do with perfect form for at least 10 reps. I like to be between 8 and 15 reps, ideally. So if I do 15, I up the weight. If I only do 8, you know, I'm trying to get stronger at that weight. And keep track of this every week during my off season. And when Super said that with some outer thighs, targets the sweep of the quad. So then when we move on to the press, it's gonna already be pretty exhausted, and we won't need as much weight to really target the area of the leg. Let's go, Rambo. Bye. So after the leg extension, now we're doing single leg extension and the outer thighs. So the outer thighs, we're targeting the quad sweep slightly, pre-fatiguing it, which we're focusing on that, trying to not engage our glutes on there, really just the sweep. So now when we're doing the single leg press, I set myself slightly leaning on the side, so my leg can be really in the center, even slightly on the opposite side. If I had my both legs together, So when we have both legs together or close, we're targeting more of the outer quad sweep. When they're far apart, we're targeting more the inner thighs. So by doing single legs and being even more toward the other side than the center, we're really focusing on that sweep. Make sure you play around with your foot placement to really find that sweet spot. And here again, for me, I have strong glutes, so I have to be careful, get full range of motion, but not engaging my glutes. And as I get tired, my glutes trying to help and work. So that's when I stop my set. So when I reach failure with my quad and my glutes start to trying to help, that's it. I'm done. Moving on to the next leg. So try it out. So if I have both legs together, be right here. So then I go slightly here. I'll see you around. Yeah, for sure. There you go, we just finished. Last exercise, we did the wide stance, leg press to get the inner thigh, which we started with. And that's it. That's all for this leg workout. If you have any questions, leave them below. We'll be happy to answer them. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the little bell if you want to be updated to the latest video. And it's time for me to take my aminos, get home, eat some food, recover so we can come back tomorrow and get your back workout for you guys. So until tomorrow, have a good one.